I need some more nuggets or something. You ate all the nuggets. You ate way more nuggets than you usually eat.
How many nuggets I eat? I'm gonna have to run the camera back. I ain't eat that many. I ate like 3. I ate like 3. It's a 12 piece. How is 3 half?
Yeah, you ate at least 6.
4.
Yeah,
4.
You ate way more than you usually eat.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel.
What's up, y'all?
We are about to do a story time. We're gonna eat and chat pretty much.
I'm starving.
I'm hungry and we just about to eat and chat pretty much.
We had a long week too.
It's been a long week.
To today. It's been a long week.
Today is Friday, mind you. Let's talk about it. Chick-fil-A has been slacking this quarantine. They ain't never had lemonade since quarantine started. And we got stuck with this high C and this lemonade, this Sprite. I ain't got time, like.
I ain't gonna let you talk bad about Chick-fil-A.
No, I love Chick-fil-A, don't get me wrong, but like, I thought that was gonna comfort me during this time. It's some lemonade and they ain't got it. So, anywho, we got all the sauces how you plan. I'm gonna just taste a fry real quick. We got some sandwiches, some nuggets, some mac and cheese. Pretty much a little bit of everything. You take a bite first, then I'm gonna take a bite. Get you some.
Get into the story.
Tell
the world what I did.
First things first is we have not told a soul.
Nobody knows, bro.
Do you hear me? Nobody knows.
knows.
And not my mama, not my sisters, not my friends. Nobody know about what we about to talk about. So, without further ado, let's get into the story. I brought my first car, as y'all saw. I brought my first car, and I was just so happy. Like, let's clear the air. I brought my first car, mind you. Like, I did that. That's why it was like a big thing in so many words, because nobody didn't give it to me. He didn't help me. Like, nobody didn't help me. Like,
I didn't help her.
That was me. So, you know, when you work save your money and you buy something big like that, you wanna, you know, you love it a little bit. That's all. I love it a lot more.
She's underrated.
It's a little creamy today.
No, I didn't know.
I brought it. Give me something. I just want to taste it a little bit. I was like, I like the crunchy part too. I like that burnt.
Get back to the story.
All right. It's a mukbang so holy hot. Anyway, I bought me a new car, and that's just what it is. Obviously, disclaimer: things like this happen. It's not the end of the world. Duh. But needless to say, do you want to finish the rest of the story?
All right.
And like say what took place? This nigga crashed my car. This nigga crashed my car.
I did not crash the car. But, okay. So, last Sunday, we decided to take a ride to BR because we ain't been getting out the house to see my mama. So, you know, we go to BR. Everything going good. Trip going good. Or whatever. We on our way back, so we leave. We tell everybody bye.
We stop and get some Jack in the Box.
Yeah.
We don't have that in
New
Orleans, so we had to just.
It's not local, but we was tweaking for Jack in the Box ever since we left Houston. So we get off on the exit in a place called Gonzales, Louisiana. And
never heard of it.
We go to Jack in the Box. We stop in the parking lot, eat real quick. Mind you, she is in the driver's seat as we pull up to Jack in the Box. And I guess since we got food now, she don't want to drive. When the agreement was for her to drive back and for me to drive there. So after leaving Jack in the Box, think about it. We coming out of the Jack in the Box.
Eat and talk.
This is me. Okay. This is me. Coming out of the Jack in the Box. I'm coming across. I'm coming across the median to another lane. So Once I get in the middle of the street, I turn
into the farthest lane. That's what you're supposed to do. So whatever lane you're in, you're supposed to turn into your lane.
Right.
And then if you want to get over and do stuff, you do stuff.
I had
you
no
turn
idea
into your
something.
lane.
Mind you,
That sounds spicy.
a truck coming from the opposite side that had a stop sign
A Ford F-150. F-150. Big baby.
starts to come out. The driver has her head turned the entire time.
So keep in mind, I am in the passenger seat at this moment, and I'm watching. Like, it literally played out in slow motion, right? I'm watching this girl. It's like she's coming toward us, and it's like it just played like in this motion that I'm just like, I feel like I could get out the car, stop her from hitting and crashing us, and then get back in the car. Like, that's how slow it was. So as she coming, I looked at her.
I completely
And her head was turning.
I completely turned into my lane. So after she's coming out, she's not looking. She's turning, she's going forward into my lane. So I guess try to straighten out, but she wasn't looking, so I don't know what she was doing actually.
Her head was turning.
So we already in the lane.
Wait, one more thing. Mind you, while this is currently happening, me and Chris is like arguing back and forth about him watching her. So when I start seeing her coming, I'm like, babe, watch her because she don't look like she paying attention. And he's saying something, and I'm like kind of like bucking at him like, I don't know what you're saying, but watch her.
I can't even focus on driving because she's screaming. But
I was screaming because I'm like, I see this girl coming. She's coming too close.
She coming directly toward us. Cam, I'm scared because Cam on that side of the car. So my immediate reaction was to swerve towards the median. So I pulled the car slightly. I pulled it slightly to the median, not one that hit the median because of the high curb. I didn't want to do further damage to the car at all. So I pulled slightly closer to the median. She continues to come directly at the car on Cam's side. So at this point, Kelsey is going completely crazy.
Because I'm watching her like guide me. I'm like, if this girl do not stop her car, because I just feel it coming. We about to get into an accident. I was so mad.
So at this point, of course y'all know what happened. She ran directly into the passenger door the back door on the passenger side. Right, directly where Cam was.
I just got my child.
Right.
I just purchased my car.
And
what happened? Somebody hit her.
So at this point, Kelsey's screaming at me frantically. She blaming it on me.
I wasn't blaming it on him. I was just saying, as I was telling him, this car is coming and she's not paying attention because I don't see not a facial face, nothing of her. As I'm telling him, I wanted him to do something about it, and he says he turns the car to like towards the median.
Do some movie shit.
But I didn't feel the car doing nothing. It was just like this. And it's just like
I wasn't control.
This is what I wanted him to do, y'all. I wanted him to either slow up, like so if a car coming to you, go like this, like just kind of stop and let them go rather than hitting you. Or if you see her coming, I know this might be a stretch, but if you see her coming towards us, go like this so that way she not touching me. Like, in so many, in so many words, I was taught to like avoid accidents and like drive for other people. You get what I'm saying? So even when somebody else at fault, you make sure they won't, like, just avoid it. That even if they doing something crazy, you make sure you out the way so we don't cause no drama and whatever like that. So that was just my mindset. I never blamed him, but I felt like he low-key didn't do enough to like get our car out of this situation that's about to happen. You get what I'm saying? That's literally all I was like saying. But I was just yelling, of course, and screaming and crying all at the same time.
Okay, so back to the story. Okay, of course now y'all know we hate. Kelsey is going ballistic.
I mind you.
She just got this car.
I just got my jacket about
a week ago. and she just got the jacket. She was eating and screaming at me.
It was so good. It was a hot. It was so good.
So at this point, we're hit. The driver is still going forward after we're hit. Kelsey is like, don't let them get away. They weren't trying to get away.
I didn't know. I didn't know, but look, after she hit me, boom. This is what she did. Boom. And she kept going. I said, what? And I'm yelling at him like, you let them get away. I was so mad.
Okay. So
I was so mad.
After all this said and done, after they hit us, they stopped. Everybody gets out of the car.
Yeah, she just pulls up in front. Like
she jumps out of the car. Kelsey is crying at this point. Like the ugly face cry. Like, I just got her. I just got my car.
Mind you, I wasn't hurt. No, let's say
nobody was hurt. Yeah, nobody was hurt.
I was hurt.
In the car. In either car, nobody was hurt.
I was hurt because I had just got this. Like, I just got it. Like, that's my luck that I would get a new car and then get hit.
So the other driver gets out. She's crying because Kelsey is crying. So
yeah, she started crying because I started crying.
So I guess she thought somebody was hurt or something like that. So, okay, we call the police.
The guy was like, so what are we gonna do? And he was like, Chris was like, well, I guess we call the police.
Right.
And she was about to say like, no, don't call the police.
Yeah, she was like literally in tears. Like it was okay. It was like a car full of kids. Like I promise you, it was like a car.
I swear it was like 7 people in this one F-150.
The girl who was driving wasn't even supposed to be driving. She wasn't of age to drive.
Well, you telling it too fast. You're supposed to hit her with that.
Okay.
She was underage. She was like 12 years old driving.
We end up calling the cops. They arrived rather quickly. We pull over to the far left lane. We start exchanging information. At this point, Kelsey is still upset at me, blaming me like I hit the person when the person hit me, and so she kind of upset. She upset. So the officer comes to the car and gets Kelsey's side of the story, and
I couldn't talk. I couldn't figure out what I was trying to say. I didn't know where I was.
He gets Kelsey's side of the story.
I was in shambles.
She ended up telling him what was happening and giving out, exchanging information, stuff like that. So he comes back to the car. It's the killer. He comes back to the car, and he got a look on his face that you never want to see when you're in a car accident. It's like basically like shaking his head and looking down and pretty much trying to avoid eye contact. Right. So he come back to us and say, this driver is this driver's underage. She's basically like, he didn't give us an exact age, but she looked like she was about 13 or 14, but she had a car full of kids. They were like Hispanic, so they didn't speak. Her father came to the scene and he didn't speak much English, and we were trying to exchange information. At the time that we left, he gave us a card with the police report number on it, and he had no insurance or no proof of insurance.
Oh God, I was so mad. So she got 11 children in the car.
We basically drive away. Yeah, she got like 100 kids in the car.
No, she's 12 and she don't got no insurance. And I just got her. Hi. Did you finish eating your food?
We end up getting to the part where, they tell us where she doesn't have insurance or they don't have insurance. So we basically drive away from the scene of an accident with pretty significant damage to the side of her brand new car, and we don't know how it's going to get fixed because it's basically, well, we know how it's going to get fixed, but she was hit by uninsured motorist, basically.
So should I show the picture of the accident, the car, right now?
Yeah, show the picture.
It's right here. I'm gonna put the picture right here.
Not that bad. The car, the damage to the car was not that bad. It wasn't as bad as we initially thought.
Like when I got out that car, I just thought my whole door was off.
It probably felt worse than what it actually was. we ended up, it was basically a nice sized dent. You know, no damage, no structural damage, no glass broken, anything like that. So we drive away from Gonzales back home in complete silence. No talking. Every time she did talk, she kind of blamed me or whatever. I felt like it wasn't my fault. So, but I
obviously started driving after that.
I felt terrible because this was her first brand new car, and I don't know, I couldn't really sleep that night or whatever. I was kind of felt bad. I kept picturing her crying in my head. So
that's an ugly cry.
It kind of messed with me all night. So what we did, instead of like because they told us to wait on, you know, try to see if they had insurance or whatever, and they'd get back to us. But I chose to not wait, and we basically put the car in the shop to get fixed on Monday.
And it happened on Sunday.
Yeah, and it happened on Sunday.
We was able to do that, but like, just imagine, like, I just kept saying in my head that, like, I just got my car, and the minute I roll up on my mom and them, anybody like in my family or whatever, they're gonna talk about me like a dog. They're gonna be like, you just got it. And I'd have just been so aggravated.
We called all over the place to get the best estimate that we could, and we ended up finding a really good shop to put our car into.
So here is the after.
So she kind of been ducking people all week, not wanting to tell people.
I've been ducking everybody.
Your sister wanted you to come over.
You know, Kayla wanted me to go get seafood with her.
Yeah.
I was like, at first I used Cam and was like, Cam's sleeping. And then I didn't even respond the next time.
Had to duck you, Kayla, I'm sorry. But moral of the story is, you know, everybody, even though the material thing was damaged slightly, everybody came out without a scratch. Nobody was hurt. And we ended up getting the car fixed in like 4 days. And
thank God. They had to replace my whole entire door. Like, you know how car people be doing. They can't just dun 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 and that's it. They gotta, we gotta replace the whole door. I'm like, I ain't had to do that, but they did. They replaced the whole entire door. They had to repaint, I'm like, oh Lord have mercy. It was a bill. When I tell you, it was a bill, and I was just like, God, Lee, all of this for a car. Like,
it was a lot of money out of pocket, and hopefully, and this is the best part.
Oh, killer!
It's the best part. So she ended up getting a call. What time it was? Like yesterday.
But it was at 9 o'clock at night.
It was like 9 o'clock at night.
Like, who called you? And I had put my voice. Damn.
So she got a call.
I put my voice on like, hello.
She got a call from the cop who came to the scene of the accident.
Yeah.
And he said that he actually had insurance information for the car. So,
thank God. Thank
something
God.
that we thought we were gonna have to come out of pocket. Well, something that we initially did come out of pocket for ended up getting fixed. It's gonna end up getting fixed by the insurance, but since we
prayerfully cross your fingers because we still in that process. It's taking forever, but that's all right. I'm not gonna rush it. Do y'all thing.
But since we needed to get the car fixed really fast, we ended up just coming out of pocket with the cash and paying for it, and hopefully we get reimbursed through the insurance.
Yes,
which I am praying for.
Yes.
And
phew, Lord.
Yeah, that was pretty much the week. So obviously she's happy again. Her car is outside.
I just got her back today, and I feel so happy, and I just was missing her. I apologize for like speaking and yelling and cussing and going off, you know what I mean? And like I just kind of like had to sit back and be like, girl, this wasn't his fault. And I with my own eyes watched the girl hit me without even looking. She was like this her wheel and this her head. She was, and then her car was going over here and her head was looking over. I don't know what she was doing. I was like, bro. And I'm staring at her trying to see if I can get her attention. Didn't get it. Hit us, and then I was just into that. So I hope y'all enjoyed our little mini mukbang. That's Cam going off. I hope y'all enjoyed our little mini mukbang story time. We just wanted to eat and joke y'all for a second.
Tell y'all the shocking news. I know all y'all gonna be shocked because none of y'all know.
Yeah, so that was just our little story time. So when y'all see my call, talking about my little family members, it's gonna look brand new. It's gonna look like nothing ever happened. And if I would have never told you this story, you would have never knew. So, period. Cool. But anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye. Why did I put the peace sign up? I think I did that because you did that. But I didn't mean to like that look so. Anywho, we not